Hi guys, thank you so much for coming back to watch me. If you're new here, hi, welcome. My name is Sol. In today's video, I'm going to be doing an updated minimalist French inspired makeup look. So actually, I was going to say not that long ago, but a few months ago actually, I made a French inspired makeup look video and a lot of people seem to like it. So I thought, you know what, why not update it and make it even more simple? Not that the other one wasn't simple, but I feel like this is going to be a lot quicker and easier in case you're interested in getting that like French makeup look but not having to do like 10-15 steps. This is right up my alley. I like my makeup to take 5 minutes or less because it's just a lot more convenient for me that way. Also, excuse me if I sound super nasally. I've been dealing with allergies. It happens every year. It is super annoying, so just bear with me. Before we begin, I'm going to read off our little affirmation card just to start this video on a positive note. This one says, I am grateful for the small things and wonders in my life. And then this is a little illustration. And then the quote that goes with it says, we often take for granted the very things that most deserve our gratitude. And that is so true. We always focus on the bigger things and forget about the little things that essentially make up the big things. So to get started, I already did my mascara. This is something I try to do before whenever I do any makeup videos, just because it takes me the longest because I do have to curl them. I just use the Ilia mascara, and then all I have on is sunscreen. I'm wearing the Biossance Squalene and Zinc Sheer Mineral Sunscreen. Love this one. Doesn't leave a white cast and it moisturizes your face. Okay, so for base, I've been loving this Glossier Perfecting Skin Tint. I am in the shade G9. And this one, I've been using it. I just rediscovered my love for it not that long ago, and I'm almost out, and it makes me very sad because I really love it. And I just squeeze a couple of drops. And then I just put it on like a moisturizer. And don't worry, my hands are clean. I always wash my hands and make sure they're clean before applying any makeup, because I have been dealing with breakouts and it is now starting to clear up a bit. So yeah, I love this skin tint because it is so natural and it has like moisture to it, so it won't dry out your skin and it'll just even it out. It won't cover, so if you're looking for like full coverage, this is probably an item you won't like, but it works well for me. I'm actually getting ready because we are going to go get Panera bread, which I've been craving for so long. And I was like, you know what? I'll turn this into a video. Today's Sunday and this video was getting posted on Sunday. I've slacked a bit when it comes to videos, I must admit. You know, it's school and like work. I don't know how I handle it all, but it can get crazy at times. I don't know, with the new puppy. It's just always wanting to bite on things. And I just put some here too, just to brighten up around my nose area. And a little bit on my eyelids. You can probably hear some horses outside. The neighbors across the street have cows and horses, so we literally hear a farm every day, all day. But actually, I don't mind it. It brings like some kind of peacefulness to me because that's how I grew up. I grew up around animals, chickens, neighbors always had horses. So I don't know, I just love nature. A little piece of farm life we get to hear. Okay, and then once that's settled in, I don't powder because to me, I always want it to look dewy and natural, and just less is more for me, but that's just my personal choice and preference. I find that this, oh, I didn't even show you the concealer that I'm using. This is the RMS Uncover Up concealer in the shade 11. Super creamy, super natural, clean. All my makeup items are clean. I always make sure of it before I purchase anything, and works wonders. I don't find it that it creases on me, and I love it. And even though it's small, it's a little goes a long way. next, I'm going to be doing my eyebrows. I'm going to be using the Essential Brow Gel by Ilia. This is in the shade Dark Brown. It just gives me, it honestly just tames my hairs because I have such thick and dark eyebrows to begin with that I more so just use it to tame them down. And I just use the longer end. It doesn't really add much color. I have a mirror here on the side. Doesn't really add much color. I just like to tame them down. Okay, super easy. Now I'm going to be doing blush. I feel like for the whole French makeup, it's always about like those flushed cheeks, and I don't know, I just love that look. So I'm going to be using the Oleo Ioso Balm number 5. Super natural, I love this. And I'm going to be taking the Merit, I forgot what this is called, but that's, I think it's the only brush they have at the moment right now. And I'm just going to do this, and I always do it upwards now because I want it to give it the look of a lift and not, for example, when you put on blush, you normally smile, right? You put it on, but then as soon as you're done smiling, your cheeks naturally just come down, and so does the blush you just applied. So I like to just put it upwards, and that way it'll stay where I put it without smiling. I always put it across my nose to give it that sun-kissed look. Obviously there's different versions of how to do like French makeup. This is just my take on it. And what I think works well for me, and just, you know, looks cute. And lastly, well, not lastly, but I'm going to be putting on some chapstick. This is the EO's chapstick. It's like their natural one that they have. Vanilla scented. It smells really good. And I'm going to be taking the Ilia Tinted Lip Conditioner in Arabian Nights. Super pretty. Very much loved. And I usually go in like a tint, but this time I'm going to kind of go in a little bit heavier just because I feel like with the French makeup, it's all about the red lips, and I'm trying to recreate that. Keep looking to the side because I have a mirror there. I always just take the excess and rub it on my cheeks to give more of a cohesive look. And then I think I'm going to do a little bit of mascara underneath, taking in the same one that I used for my top lashes, which is the Ilia. Just a tiny bit. Okay, and since I did a little scarf thing in my old video, I'm going to be doing the same thing, just because whenever I think about like the French girls, somehow a little neck scarf always comes to mind. This one I got at Target. I think it's like, you can use it for anything. I use it for my hair, but for this time I'm going to be using it around my neck, like a little neck scarf. And I chose this color. I have this one and also a navy blue one, because it is spring, so I had a little bit of pop of color. You just tie it, do like a double knot. Looks super cute. And then for jewelry, I'm just going to show you what I'm wearing, because I did have someone ask in one of my previous videos where I get my earrings, and it's pretty, nothing fancy to be honest. So these little huggies I got from Majuri. They were nice enough to send them to me last winter, I think. I like the little huggy hoop earrings. And then these, I always have different like hoops, different sizes, and I honestly find them just randomly. I have smaller ones that I found at Marshall's. These I found at Target, and just like random places like that. And they're like in a brushed gold, so I feel like they're a lot, you know, like different than most hoops, but I love them and they're super cheap. They range from like $7 to $12 when I buy them, and I love them because they don't turn ugly and they don't smell like rusty, and they just elevate any look. And yeah, so I'm going to do a little recap of the stuff that I used on my face. Super simple, super quick. I'm talking, but literally if I wasn't talking, it'd take me like 5 minutes or less, which is what I love. So Biosun sunscreen, love it. Don't forget your SPF, especially in the spring and summer. Then I used Glossier Skin Tint just to even out my complexion. This is in the shade G9. Then I used the RMS on Cover Up Concealer in the shade 11. Then I went in with, what was it? Essential Brow Gel in dark brown from Ilia, and then their mascara. For the cheeks, I did the Oleo Ioso Balm No. 5 for blush, and for lips, I went in with the Ilia Arabian Nights Tinted Lip Conditioner. And that is how I created this little super minimal French inspired makeup. So yeah, I hope you liked this video. If you did, go ahead and give it a thumbs up. It lets me know that you like this kind of content. And if you want to subscribe, go ahead. I would love to have you join my little YouTube family. And as always, leave your comments or your questions down below. Love reading them and answering them. And I'll see you in the next video.